I just made the biggest mistake of my Rise of Kingdoms career. Ever since I started playing this game, my main goal in KVK has been city safety. You will never catch me off territory. I will never get zeroed, I will never get rallied, I will never get swarmed. However, this Kingsland, I zeroed myself. Now I don't mean killing all of my troops off in a meaningful manner. What I mean is I made the biggest mistake ever by accidentally swarming a garrison. You might think, yo Maffu, how do you ever accidentally swarm a garrison? You have your quick command turned off, you have buildings turned off. How is it possible you accidentally swarmed a garrison? Well, I'll show you the clip and I'll break it down and I'll show you guys the reports. It's bad, guys. It's really, really bad. Bro, this is a perfect rally to kill my infantry off on. We are trading so good here. I'm getting in this rally again. Luckily, infantry is the one thing I can take deads with. I have the most infantry still. I'm just gonna attack march around here. Bro, realistically, how are they possibly filling through this? I'm swarming that rally. Ow, that hurt. They did have a counter rally. Oh, this garrison's about to die. There's no way it doesn't die here. I took 142,000 deads? Wait, am I getting hit by the AoE? How? Whoa, 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 whoa. I just took too many deads, bro. Uh-oh. Wait, 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 wait. How was I getting hit by that? How did I get hit by AoE? You attacked the flag? I didn't attack the flag. I have buildings turned off. I can't even attack it. Too much deads? I just got coached, guys. That's not good, guys. That might be GG for Kingsland. I watched replay? Wait, what? No way I attacked the flag instead of the rally, did I? It's cooked. Instead of the rally, I hit the flag. Well, good night, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just kidding. Let's see how many troops I have. I don't think I have enough troops. Bad way to end things off? Yeah. 100k is cooked? It is cooked. That's too cooked. 100k cav and 100k archers. Do you have enough troops? I don't think so. What a bad mistake, guys. Oh, I can still field. I have to heal every single time, though. That is unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie, though. Man, that sucks. That's the rally side, but the garrison side probably looks insane. Jesus. Yeah. Alright, so as you can see from that clip, what happened was we had a rally on the opponent flag. They launched a counter rally. This rally was 30 minutes, by the way. Our rally was. They launched a counter rally on our rally. The garrison had Attila. The counter rally had Attila. I thought I normally don't swarm Attila rallies, but since this rally has been going for so long, I want to keep it up. I want to keep it going. I was like, why not? I will swarm this rally. Lo and behold, I accidentally clicked the garrison. When I was swarming the garrison, I noticed my troops were dropping like flies. My troops were dropping fast. My march instantly got one shot. However, I thought it was just me swarming the Attila rally. I don't know what to say. I'm beyond embarrassed. If you watch the live stream, this completely killed my mood. I was tapped out for KVK. Let me show you guys my total deads I took this KVK. I'm at 1.7 million deads. By the way, that is 17 million power. My current troop count is rough. I can barely run one march of each. I will say I have a little bit of troops in the hospital, about like 60,000, but not too much. But I can barely run any marches, and it was so bad. But let me show you guys the reports. And hey, you guys can just laugh at me in the comments. Here are the 2 reports I swarmed the rally with. Let's start off with Arthur Achilles. This March got absolutely one shot. I took 140,000 deads. This is the actual report from me swarming the garrison. I started with max troops, took 140,000 deads, remaining troops 0. I dealt 20,000 deads, and I was swarming Attila David. This garrison is absolutely nasty, by the way. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Next up is, of course, my QSH report, which is equally as bad. Actually, it did a little bit better on the dead count, but we took 100,000 dead. We started with a max capacity march, 400,000 units. Obviously, I didn't deal that many deads, and bang, I'm just cooked. I'm cooked. This one, I actually realized, I didn't run this one all the way down to 0. I realized my march died. I was like, what am I doing? What was happening to my marches? And I pulled it off, and I finally realized I accidentally swarmed the garrison. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was really, really bad. However, on the bright side, our KVK did end up reaching S+ tiers. If you guys don't know, in Season of Conquest, your KVK can have tiers, and at certain tiers, including S and S+, you get a certain number of troops returned more. So I'm getting an extra 10% troops back for a total of 60% troops home, and that equals up to over 1 million troops. This is 10 million power. I will be at 80 million power once we get out of KVK. This is kind of the breakdown of my deads. 700,000 infantry deads, 500,000 cav deads, 500,000 archers. And if we look at the return, pretty good, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. I should be good on troops for next KVK. Alright, so moving forward, what has to change? I cannot make this type of mistake again. This was a miserable, worst mistake I've ever made on my account, by the way. And I've been playing this game for 2 years almost. Worst mistake ever. So going forward, I don't think I'm swarming any rallies. Well, maybe I will. That's not 100%, but I'm definitely going to be way more careful when I'm attacking things, especially near structures. I cannot make the mistake of swarming something. Well, maybe in the future I will actually get some swarming tech. I don't know, when I get more marches and stuff like that. But until then, no more swarming. And no more even close to swarming. If there's a counter rally on our flag, I gotta be very, very careful when attacking it. I don't want to be close to making the mistake again. Obviously, I didn't actually get zeroed. Okay, it's a little bit clickbaity, but I got pretty close to zeroed. Like, my troop count was minimal. I could almost not run my marches. I had to heal my hospital every single time. It sucked fighting like that, by the way, guys. I'm never going to let my marches drop below 500,000 again. I need to do multiple ball fights before I heal my marches. I just wasted so much resources, so much speed ups, so many helps I burnt through because of this. I need to lock in. I need to lock in bad. So how do you guys not make this mistake? I want this to be a lesson. A lesson to you guys to be very, very careful when you're doing something that could cost you deads. Always make sure your rally leaders are rallying from a different alliance so you don't take AoE deads. That's number 1. Number 2, do not swarm a garrison unless you're either A, super strong, Kraken level, or B, ready for it. I was not ready for it. I didn't even know my marches were still getting hit by AoE. After I stopped swarming the rally, quote unquote, I wasn't ever swarming the rally. When I stopped my marches from attacking the garrison, I was still getting hit by David AoE. So I was just getting absolutely fried. So make sure you're very careful with that. And honestly, I don't recommend dropping to this low of troop count. Try to keep 500k of your main marches if you're maxing crystal tech or if you have max troop capacity. It helps a ton. And I guess that's it. Anyways, a little bit of a spoiler, we did end up winning the KVK. I'll break down the full video of that in my next video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.